Hi, my name is Ben Hartfield International Koi. I'm 14 years old and I go to Boonesboro High School in Boonesboro, Maryland. Recently this summer I got to go to Japan and experience a completely different culture and way of life. I participated in a homestay there and it was really fun and educational. I'm really thankful to Kakehashi Project, the Laurentian Institution, and the Japanese Foundation. On day one we departed from the Washington Dulles Airport in Virginia, took a 13-hour flight to Narita Airport in Japan. After that, we had dinner and checked into the Shinagawa Prince Hotel. Shinagawa Prince Hotel is really nice and clean, and the staff were really polite and helpful. On day two, we had orientation where we were given some helpful hints and tips on how to conduct ourselves during homestay. We had a discussion about the difference between American culture and Japanese culture, and there we also given our itinerary for the 10-day trip in Japan. After that, we went to the National Tokyo Museum, the Asakusa Temple, and the Nakamai Shopping Street. At the National Tokyo Museum, we were able to see ancient Japanese artifacts like swords, statues, and paintings. At the Asakusa Temple, we paid homage, and the Nakamai Street we went shopping. I got 2 ninja stars for my brother, so it was really fun and educational. On day 3, the Maryland group, departed from the Shinagawa Prince Hotel to Kanagawa. At Kanagawa, we went to the Toshiba Science Museum, where we saw the old Toshiba technology and the brand new Toshiba technology today. We also learned about how there were 2 different companies that merged into one company today known as Toshiba. We also went to the Yokohama Bosai Center, which is a disaster relief center for the people for Yokohama. There we learned how to navigate in a dark room, how to deal and how to conduct ourselves in an earthquake, and also how to escape from a burning building. After that, we went to Minato Mirai, which is a recently made city in Japan. There we went to the World Potters, and there we also had dinner. After that, we checked into the Yokohama Huey Plaza Hotel, which was really nice and clean, and the staff were also helpful and kind. On day 4, we departed for our host school, which was the Kanagawa Sugo High School. There we met with our host siblings and got our schedules for the day. The teachers were really nice and helped me with, even though they could not understand me, or they mostly could not understand what I was saying, they were really helpful and tried their best to help educate me on what they were teaching me. For example, my algebra teacher could not understand the word I was saying, but he helped me understand what was going on in his class by printing out an English version of his worksheets for me to do in class. After that, we made our presentations on my school made a presentation on our hometown, Boonesboro, while the Japanese kids made their presentation on Cool Japan. There we departed for our whole siblings' homes and had spent the night there. On day 5, we spent the entire day with our host. I spent the entire day with my host family. We went to Odawara. We went to the Odawara Castle, which was an ancient castle back in the Edo era. There we saw the armor the shogun wore, the katanas they wielded, the katanas samurai warriors wielded, and the armor they also wore. After that, we took the Shinkansen, which is the bullet train, to Shin Yokohama, which means New Yokohama in Japanese. There we had tonkatsu, which is basically fried up beef, and it was really delicious. There we also went shopping at Big Camera, and it was awesome. After that, we went back home to Fukushima. At Fukushima, I got to wear yukata and participate in the summer festival held there. After that, we went to the public baths where I got to take a bath with uh, with other people, mostly men. But no. And after that, we went back to my host sibling's home, and had a good night's sleep. But before I was able to, but after that, I went back to my host sibling's home and had dinner. After dinner, I told them about my school and how my hometown is different from their hometown, and they would discuss the difference between Japanese culture and American culture. For example, how we take the bus. I take the bus to my school, but my host sister has to walk to the train and take the train to her school. On day 6, my host siblings and I, along with my host mother and my host aunt, went explored Fukushima, and my host sister and I went to Inoshima Island. At Inoshima Island, I paid homage and got a fortune. After that, we went to the landmark tower where we had brunch. Basically, I had chocolate lava cake and tea, Japanese tea, which was really delicious, by the way. And after that, they took me back to the Yokohama Huey Plaza Hotel to meet up with my tour group, the Maryland group. I was really sad to leave my host family, mostly because we had such a great time and had such a good bonding experience. I really hope to see them one day. Maybe if I go back to Japan, I will look them up and maybe we could meet up. On day 7, we explored Kamakura, where the Great Buddha is. We visited the Great Buddha, and it was really awesome to see how the Japanese people take their religion of Buddhism seriously. They made the statue back in the Edo era, and it still stands today. We also explored some local shrines and temples in Kamakura. On day 8, we went back to the Shinagawa Prince Hotel, and there we went to Akihabara, which is the youth and teen capital of Japan. There's a lot of anime and video games and arcade games, and a lot of electronic stores. A friend of mine got a camera and headphones, so it was pretty awesome. After that, we went to the Soto Temple, where we got to experience the Zazen meditation, which is meditation by staring at the wall and clearing your mind of all things except what you're meditating about. On day 9, we had our debrief. On day 9, we went to the IMG shrine. There we met up with other groups from other states like Colorado, Oregon, and Georgia. We also went to the National Museum for Contemporary Arts, where we saw a manga exhibit. After that, we had our debriefing, where we talked about our experiences in Japan and what we would do and what we'll do if we came back here, or what we'll not do if we came back there. We also had a great time and evaluated our experience of Japan, our experience and memories of Japan. Day 10 was really sad because I had to leave Japan, so we headed to the Narita airport, boarded the plane, took a 6-hour flight to Seattle, and there we almost missed our flight, but we made it anyway, and took a 4-hour flight back to Washington Dulles Airport. I'm really grateful for being able to have this experience and I would really do it again if I had the opportunity to. This trip affected me by opening my eyes to a completely different culture from the American culture, and if I have the chance and the opportunity, I would love to go back to Japan, maybe for college, to study ancient Japanese cultures and more of the Japanese language. Thank you to the Kakehashi Project, the Eurasian Institution, and the Japanese Foundation.